I love James Acaster. He's one of my oldest friends. But if I see another suggested Instagram of a fucking James Acaster meme, I would be delighted because it's the bane of my life.
Yeah.
The irony is he hates it as well.
He quit Instagram. He doesn't even have to see him himself. We don't need to put these up. He's not even here anymore. Much better to be reading out adverts for things you don't understand. Which we don't do on this podcast.
No, exactly, but I can imagine other people might. Anyway.
I've listened to Off Menu, they have never. Oh, come on, boys.
Well, it just matches their guests. Never heard of the guests, never heard of the product.
The Louis Theroux episode where I slagged him off.
Did he, Acaster? I think me, you, Gamble and Acaster should meet up and have a fight. And I reckon it'll be a good match. Do you know what?
They would.
I think they might be. Well, I don't know. Gamble and Acaster are big. But he's a Great Dane. He's got a long reach, and he has got sickhead mode. Acaster, he can lose it.
Yeah,
you know, he can. I've seen him lose it with front row, not physically, but he's got a little bit of anger. He's from Kettering. Yeah. Ed Gamble, he's a big guy though, isn't he? He's like what, 6 foot?
Yeah, well, he works out.
He works out now, does he? Yeah. And he's got diabetes, and I don't know what the rule is about beating someone up with diabetes. Is it like someone with glasses?
No,
allowed
I
to
think
punch
it's
someone with diabetes?
Yeah. As long as you don't attack them with a flump. Do you know what I mean? Like,
while he's shooting up.
Yeah,
you call it shooting up or injecting? What's the word?
I've never seen him injecting. He normally just checks his blood sugar and it's always fine.
I've seen him do that. I think he's lying. It's always been fine. If anyone's seen Ed Gamble check his blood sugar levels and they've been different, let us know. we do the salty, non-salty, sugary, non-sugary. Let us know if you've seen a non-sugary Gamble. I think it will be an even fight. I think what it may end up in is me having to fight Acaster and Gamble.
Yeah, I don't think I'm the strong link in our team.
No, but I'm from South East London. I can't lose a fight to James Acaster or Gamble. I'd never be able to show my face. They'll have to kill me. They'll have to nail me to the floor. With diabetes syringes. Boom, 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 he's down.
I know that you got trashed on Friday, because Ed Gamble told me. He said he had 1 pint with you.
Yeah.
And then you carried on.
And then my mate Darren and his mate Dan was like, oh, we're around drinking. I was out till midnight. I rang Ed Gamble, shit-faced, and I don't know what I said to him, but I was on the phone for 20 minutes. I drunk...
Do you know who else listens?
Yeah.
Ed Gamble's mother-in-law, or mother-in-law-to-be.
Yeah.
Because he texted me about his Easter lunch, and he said...
he's always Easter lunch, classic. What did he have?
All right, mate.
What did he have for lunch? Let's drag that out for an hour. Fucking chances. On Cameo, Ed Gamble's on Cameo, and he's taking messages, so you can pay about £45 or $45 for Ed Gamble to do a message, and all the proceeds will go to the Ukrainian people and the people suffering over there. So you can maybe ask him to do a message picking up the Parenting Podcast. That might be quite a fun thing to do.
Yeah, that'd be good. Do that.
I've done one and he's livid.
I didn't get to see that because I didn't have the internet. What was his reply?
He silently put his middle finger up to me, so I reviewed it as 1 star, saying he didn't even speak. And then he sent me a message going, you fucker, you've brought my review average down.
God, Rob.
And I said, well, you didn't speak. So then he sent another one telling me to fuck off. But all the money's going to a good cause. So I got 2 out of him in the end. But yeah, I can't delete the review. It won't let me change the review. So if you look at his reviews, they're all like 5 stars, thanks Ed, brilliant, well done, great calls, you're a good guy. And then Rob, 1 star that says he didn't even speak.
Oh, God. Do you think Ed Gamble knows anything about food, or is he just blagging it?
Do you want to ask the same question to me about comedy?
Yeah.
we'll double him up here.
Do you know what? I get asked that a lot because...
Do you?
I do get asked that a lot.
Yeah.
So what is Ed doing on Great British Menu? What is he doing there as a judge on Great British Menu? You know Ed, and you know him well.
He's a good lad.
And he's an absolute foodie. Like he's
he loves it.
And I think his perspective on Great British Menu is actually one that is of like a consumer, like anybody else. Like somebody sits there, he might not know how they've made it, but he knows if it tastes good. He knows if it's good.
He's a food journalist, really, isn't he? You know, like he's like encyclopedic knowledge of places, and he's interviewing people about food all the time. But yeah, he does know his stuff. But whenever you meet him in town for a drink, I'm just going to here because I've got to go to that, and he'll be jumping around to 5 different places to try a certain dish and all stuff like that. He's proper into it.
They're really into it. Like I ask him, "Where's cool to go and eat now?"
Do you?
Yeah. Ed, where have you eaten recently? Because he spends his whole life, because, you know, he's married, he lives in a cool part of London, you know, he hasn't got kids.
Walthamstow, don't give me that, that's not cool.
Mate, Josh, if you got on telly 5 years later like Ed, you'd be in Walthamstow as well, mate. You're only there because you got on telly 5 years earlier, mate. That's how it works.